In this country, as children, we learn that there is a founding principle that all men and women are created equal. And we want this equality because this is a founding principle. Unfortunately, with the passage of Proposition 8, we learned that there are a group of people in California who are not being treated equally, and that was recognized by a federal court and the Ninth Circuit Court. We look forward to a day when Proposition 8 is finally and officially eliminated and equality is restored to the state of California.
Hi, I'm Sandy Steer, and I, like all Americans, I believe in equality. I also believe in our judicial system, and I have great faith in it. But more than anything, I believe in love. And Proposition 8 is a discriminatory law that hurts people. It hurts gays and lesbians in California, and it hurts the children we're raising, and it does so for no good reason. It is our hope that we can move forward and remove this harm from society so that gays and lesbians in California can go back to their lives living equally alongside their neighbors with the same rights and protections as everyone else. Thank you all very much.
Now, Sandy and I would like to introduce you to our sons, two of our sons, Spencer and Elliot Perry.
Go ahead.
Hello, my name is Spencer Perry. This is my twin brother, Elliot Perry, and we're two of Chris and Sandy's very, very proud sons. On behalf of myself and my twin brother, I just want to say how incredibly proud we are of our parents. We love them. We love our family, and we look forward to the day when we will be treated equally, just like our neighbors' families. Thank you so much.
Inside the Supreme Court, attorney Theodore Olson, the nation's former Solicitor General under George W. Bush, opened his argument explaining why Proposition 8 should be struck down.
It walls off gay and lesbians from marriage, the most important relation in life, according to this court, thus stigmatizing a class of Californians based upon their status and labeling their most cherished relationships as second-rate, different, unequal, and not okay.
The Supreme Court's potential swing vote, Justice Anthony Kennedy warned that same-sex marriage case was bringing the court into, quote, uncharted waters. He questioned whether the court should have even taken the case.
The problem with the case is that you're really asking, particularly because of the sociological evidence you cite, for us to go into uncharted waters, and you can play with that metaphor. There's a wonderful destination, or there's a cliff, whatever the metaphor is. But you're doing so in a case where the opinion is very narrow. Basically, that once the state goes halfway, it has to go all the way, or 70% of the way. And you're doing so in a case where there's a substantial question on standing. I just wonder if the case was properly granted.
Justice Samuel Alito also expressed reservations about overturning Proposition 8.
Traditional marriage has been around for thousands of years. Same-sex marriage is very new. I think it was first adopted in the Netherlands in 2000. So there isn't a lot of data about its effect. And it may turn out to be a good thing. It may turn out not to be a good thing, as the supporters of Proposition 8 apparently believe.
Justice Sonia Sotomayor questioned Attorney Charles Cooper, the lawyer defending California's voter-pass ban on same-sex marriage. She asked him to name other contexts beyond marriage in which it was okay to discriminate against gay men and lesbians.
Outside of the marriage context, can you think of any other rational basis, reason, for a state using sexual orientation as a factor in denying homosexuals benefits or imposing burdens on them? Is there any other rational decision-making that the government could make, denying them a job, not granting them benefits of some sort? Any other decision?
Your Honor, I cannot. I do not have anything to offer you in that regard.
If that is true, then why aren't they a class? If they're a class that makes any other discrimination improper, irrational, then why aren't we treating them as a class for this one benefit? Are you saying that the interest of marriage is so much more compelling than any other interest the state could have?
No, Your Honor, we're not, certainly not. We are saying the interest in marriage and the state's interest, society's interest in what we have framed as responsible procreation is vital. But at bottom, with respect to those interests, our submission is that same-sex couples and opposite-sex couples are simply not similarly situated.